Hi guys, welcome to my channel and to my journey in beauty, where every video is an adventure in makeup, beauty, and YouTube, and I'm inviting you to come along with me. Today's adventure is a sad little adventure. I'm going to go ahead and do my finale for my hashtag Let's Get Naked Pan That Palette project. This was a project with the Pantastic Ladies. Most of us were panning one version of the Naked palette or another, and some were just panning like dupey palettes to the Naked 3, etc. So I did a poll in, I think, my 2018 Project Pan update of like very recently. And I asked you guys if you thought I should keep on going with this Pan That palette based on the fact that I really had no progress for 2 full months, and I just really wasn't feeling this palette anymore, and it was 100% to the let's just go ahead and end it. And I agree. I'm thankful to those of you who did vote in that poll to kind of help me solidify the decision in my mind. But I am going to go ahead and wrap this up, and that way I can continue and focus on the Lorac Mega Pro 2, which is in my 2018 project, and I'm hoping to hit 4 to 6 shades, and I've hit pan on 2, but I'm getting really close on a few other shades. And quite honestly, I've just enjoyed panning or working on this palette way more than on my Naked 3. But I did want to go ahead and tell you a few things that I've learned over the last few months of panning this palette. I'm going to put on the screen here when I started, and I'm finishing here in September. I've learned a lot. I've learned that I just don't really like panning such a specific color story, and I've mentioned this before. No matter which shades I use, it comes out looking like a very, very similar look. And this is a great, easy palette to use if I need to get out the door, or I want to do a light, more no makeup day than what I got going on today. This is something that I reach for, but it isn't something that I want to force myself to use, you know, enough to really make visible progress on this. The other thing that I've learned is that panning 2 palettes at the same time just really didn't work for me. I felt like in the end, I didn't end up making visible progress on either palette. And so, you know, that's why I believe I've only hit 2 shades in this Lorac palette, because I was forcing myself to use this, you know, at certain times. You know, overall, if I'm only using this 4 or 5 times a month, there's not going to be any visible progress for you guys to see. I am going to put up here, though, a picture of my starting point, which it was brand new when I started, and where I am today. Probably the shades that I've made the most amount of progress in would be this whitish shade called Strange, because I do like it for a brow bone or an inner corner highlight. Definitely the other 2 mattes, Limit and Nooner. These 2 here have significant dips in them, as well as these 2 shimmers called Liar and Factory. Factory is probably the shade I've used the most out of this palette, and then Liar as well. I really like those shades. But overall, I just felt like I got to know this palette a little bit better, what it can do, what I like to do with it, what it's appropriate for, which for me is just to get out the door or put a light wash of color, you know, for just a staying at home day that I feel like applying a little bit of makeup. So yeah, it's kind of a bummer, and you know, I feel relief already and getting to put this away in my drawer and not have it on my vanity anymore. And I also feel really excited to start making progress and hitting goal on this one. I absolutely believe, you know, as we head into October here, that I still have the time to hit pan on the rest of the shades, to hit 4 to 6 shades. And this very well could be my Pan That palette for next year as well. The reason I know this is a good choice for me and I knew this one wasn't is this has so much versatility that I love using it. I can reach for this and create a different look every single time that I do. Not to get too much into this one, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm scrapping this project. I do still have other project pans going on, which I will link the playlist up in the cards for you, including the Grey's Anatomy project that my girl Angela and I created, as well as the 12 pans of Christmas, which I'm really excited about. So I hope you guys will tune in for those updates and look forward to some fresh projects from me starting in the new year. And I hope all of your makeup days are beautiful makeup days. I will see you in my next video soon. Bye!